Yo, welcome to another live show, y'all. What's the deal? Let me check in first with my people. Man, this show got a. Oh, this is me. I'm gonna say computers are slow, man. Bear with me, though, people. Bear with me. 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 My utensils together. Can I give myself a thumbs up? See, some of my people free. Yeah. Yo, yo, what's up, big bro? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? I want to thank you. All right, straight up, yo. That's for greeting me every day. Straight up. That means a lot to me, brother. Brighten my day for real. Just by saying good morning. Shit. That be after the work sometimes, I don't have nobody here to really communicate with. I ain't been online, I don't be online that often and stuff like that because I'm doing something in the background and shit. So it's been like taking up some of my time. So but I'm still with my program. Ain't nothing changed. I'm still here. I've been thinking about a motorcycle, man, every day. I got rid of my motorcycle, but I've been thinking about the motorcycle. I don't know why. But I had the real fast bikes and shit at first. I just want something real nice now. Something like a glide or a classic or something. Probably. Something to slow you down. I don't need all that fast shit. But enough about me. What's the deal? What's the deal? Talk to me. Talk to me. What's up? What's up? You see what my cousin up to, man. He got the studio. See what's going on with him, what he got going on. I see everybody out there making a difference. More power to you, but make sure you vote. That's all. Let's make sure you vote. Get them people to vote out there, big brother. Tell them they vote count, man. Tell them they got the power, Joe. We got the power to change some shit. Let's change it. Let's start right now. What you got coming up, though? You got anything you'd like to come on and say? Any plans, any programs coming up? And you know what I'm saying? Me, I just been taking it easy, man. When you dedicate yourself to something, you know what I'm saying? All the BS cease, man, for real. You don't got time for it no more. When you got your mind on something, man, you trying to accomplish something and get past, man, ain't no room. That's why I ain't been online that much. Because I've been doing my homework. I've been checking up on, I've been talking to people and stuff like that, which I can't be online all the time. I know my people still online for when I come online. You know what I'm saying? I know I can't count on everybody, but I'm gonna utilize that time. If I can't count on everybody to listen to me, then I'm gonna head to the back of the curtain. You feel me? And work on what else I gotta work on. I can't let stuff slow me down and shit like that. As far as what I'm doing, because I'm trying to do something. So if you don't see me online sometime, just know I'm taking care of that business and stuff like that. But I will be on, you know what I'm saying, eventually one day. Food for thought. But my heart is still stuck on doing better and want people around me to do better, want my people to do better. I want that's everybody. Let's put it like that. I can't lose. Somebody gonna fuck around and give me a motorcycle though. man. But yeah, been handling my business. But shit, if I do go ahead and try to get a motorcycle, I'm gonna get rid of one of my cars because I don't need no, I don't need all these cars. Make some space up in this motherfucker. I man, it, I don't know if I'm gonna get my van up. My van came from Chicago with me. It ain't let me down since. So when something ain't let you down, man, they say stick with it. You know what I'm talking about? That goes with anything, people, saying objects or whatever and shit like that. Make sure you take care of them because they're gonna be there for you in the long run. When all those bridges break down, got them in, you'll have some, you'll have somewhere to go. So where to go, some type of way to go. Shit. But enough about me. What's the demo? Like I say, I ain't been on for a while, but every time I get on, I see everybody having a good time. Everybody smiling. I don't see too much violence, too much shooting no more and stuff like that. That means tell me that things are getting better, and that's love. God bless you too, all the time, sis. Thank you very much. Slowly but surely, though, you know what I'm saying. I'm getting there. First, I got to get the peace within myself and stuff like that in order to go do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Some people tell me I do too much at one time. I'm trying to do this and do that. I'm doing everything at one time, trying to do clothing at one time. Plus, I got a little garden and shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as my herbs, the DJ and the podcast, the fucking studio and shit. But after that, I do got a life and shit. I gotta take care of the house, as in doing what the man's supposed to do to the house, like the outside perimeters and stuff like that, heavy shit. But I'm working it all out and shit. But when this nonprofit paper get here, though, I'm man, I'm finna do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my thing, sis. I'm gonna give back much as I can, cause I wasn't fortunate growing up and things like that, but I did put my head, in the right places, and I got whatever I wanted. The shit that I used to steal and think about getting and shit like that, I got it. So that shows me if you put your mind to it, you can do it. You can get it, or whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting my best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Since I've been blessed, you know what I'm saying, by God with the wisdom to think about. You know what I'm saying? Me 5 years down the line, what I'm gonna have, what I'm been on accomplish, who I'm gonna been on help and provided, pushed, gave confidence to, and all that and shit like that. That's what really counts to me today. Money ain't shit. It comes and it goes. You know what I'm saying? It's what you do with it. So people come from the dirt and then have a, semi-comfortable life. I ain't gonna say I'm comfortable. I'm semi-comfortable, but I'm still striving. Not only I'm striving for myself, I'm striving for everybody. Because you know what I'm talking about, it's room for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be on the real shit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be you gotta be determined, you know what I'm saying? It's gotta be in your heart to want to change and to want to do better. But first, you know what I'm saying, you gotta want to see other people do better. I grew up all the time, you know what I'm saying, looking at other people and shit like that, probably saying that, man, maybe I should have had that. I should have had him or whatever and shit like that. But I was always thinking about myself. Today, I think about other people. And that what get me back. That what keep me happy and shit. When somebody else smiles, I'm happy. I don't been through it already. And I know that shit right now is material. And shit don't last long. Including, you know what I'm saying, this one life that we got. You know what I'm saying? We can't fuck this one life up. You know what I'm talking about? We can lose some material and buy it again, get it back and shit like that. But once we put our life in jeopardy and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You can throw your hand in, shit over with, lay down, close your eyes, cause shit is dead. Everything around you done fucked up is dead because your body not up to it, or you weren't educated to it. But shit get old though. Shit get old, we get old, and we supposed to get wise. Think about the shit that we've been through compared to the shit that we, you know what I'm saying, shooting for. You know, we've been doing it too long and it ain't working out and shit like that. It's time for a change. Simple, plain. You know, but look, I know it's a lot of young motherfuckers probably got gray strings in their hair. You know, we as young kids got them to take upon the role of adults and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was been in high school, college sometime, you know what I'm saying? I had a family and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no kids, but I had a family and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was taking upon a man role when I supposed to be probably educating myself, but I did educate myself streetwise. You know what I'm saying? For survival modes. You know what I'm saying? As in getting out here hustling, doing what I had to do to put meat on the table. You know what I'm saying? For the kids that I was taking care of. Some of them today is motherfucking 20, 30 years old. They see me on here today. Kids that I don't took care of. You know, man, yeah. I had a stepdaddy license for a long time. And I ain't never forsake the kid or nothing like that because of their father or whatever and shit like that. I treated the same as I treated their mother, you know what I'm saying? I treated them like mine, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, you know, I love what I love and shit like that. And when I love it like that and shit like that, I tend to accept that everything that comes with it, you know, and I work with it to make it better. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna make me better. So I just be want shit to be, you know what I'm saying? That's how I run my family. I would like our culture to be like that, cause some people out here acting ignorant, doing stupid shit that I see on the news and shit, and that's a reflection of us. You know what I'm saying? That's a reflection of our color and shit like that. If this shit going on like that, man, there need to be a change. You know, cause I know we can do better. You know, we smart like that. You know what I'm talking about? We got that wisdom like that. We got that slang and shit. You know what I'm talking about? For our solutions on problems and shit. We double solutions and shit. We motherfucking work on a car with a motherfucking kitchen set, spoons and forks and shit. You know what I'm saying? We make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? The struggle is real for us. Ain't no such thing as motherfucking recession. You know what I'm saying? We've been going through recession all our life. You know what I'm talking about? Getting psyched out by the government and got them getting pacified by the government with these checks and shit like that, and letting them tell us what to do, how to school our kids and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Them never learning their history of how we struggled. You know what I'm saying? You got to know where you come from in order to know where you're going and stuff like that. Just like a counselor, a drug counselor, can nobody read out no and then, you know what I'm saying, get somebody that's on drugs the right prescription. But you know what I'm saying, we don't been through it. I bet that person that don't did it before but don't have that year clean time and don't got their certificate and stuff like that can come in and tell them no. You know what I'm saying? Or they're part of, you know what I'm saying, they're a part of it. They've been through it. You know, that's hands-on training right there. Give me out no book. But we can put our best foot forward because whatever we tend to do, you know what I'm saying, I think that we can do it to the best of our ability if we put our mind to it. We so stuck on each other and shit. You know, we don't want nobody to make it faster than us and shit like that. So we tend to hate on them and bring them down for where they at. They position and shit like that, man. We can't do that because we take the focus off ourselves, worrying about what another motherfucker's doing. All of us supposed to be on the same accord, you know what I'm saying? Instead of robbing, stealing, and going out to the suburbs doing this shit, we supposed to school ourselves into making it up there on the same level that them people on. You know what I'm saying? Passing them up, and that's the problem right now. You know, it's a few of us out here doing it, and they see that right now. So now they want to stop us from voting. You know what I'm saying? They want to stop females from, you know what I'm saying, having abortions. You know what I'm saying? They want to change the codes and stuff so they won't get out of Congress and shit, so they continue to what to do and shit. Maybe cut off government general system, uh, you know, public aid, motherfucking social security and shit. You know what I'm saying? People won't, you know what I'm saying, let's really go back to slavery, if you really ask me. But when we take the, you know what I'm saying, when we take the camera off them and point it at ourselves, you know what I'm saying, we hurting each other. We robbing each other, stealing from each other, tearing up our neighborhood where we lay our heads and shit at. You know, how we expect a big business type guy, black, white, Chinese, I don't give no fuck what color they is, to come in the neighborhood and start building and say they want to build up the neighborhood and got them put $1 million into building the building. They won't want to come to a neighborhood and do no shit like that if you got kids busting the windows or spraying spray inside and shit like that. That'll break the business down and shit. We gotta care for our neighborhood, man. First of all, we gotta love ourselves first and shit. You know, we gotta stop hurting ourselves, y'all. You know, I might don't like what everyone will do of their ways and shit like that, but I got love for them and shit. You know, different situations go with different situations. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to hang around that situation, but I still can have the same feelings for a person. You know, I consider us just on different pages and shit. There's a lot of people on different pages. There's a lot of people still doing the same shit that we done did for years. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, expecting different results. Or that's how far, you know what I'm saying, their mind goes. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? As far as living life, as far as seeing things, as far as knowing things, being introduced to things, Some people only can go so far, like to the corner or something like that. Me, I plan to go around the world. I plan to know whatever I can know in the time that I got here. Because it's only one life. I know what's on the blocks and everything. I know a lot that's going on in Chicago. I know where the kicking spots at. I know where the lay low spots at. Or whatever, where they partying, whatever and shit. I've been there. Monuments, Buckingham Fountain, you know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. It's more for me to see. You keep a fish in a little bowl, he ain't got no place to go. You throw him in the oceans, man, he can venture out. You never know. You got somebody like me believing in me, man. I expect you to believe in yourself. Whatever talent you think you got, bring it out. Don't keep it to yourself, because somebody else might like it. You know what I'm saying? It's millions and millions of people, man. And everybody don't like the same shit. Sometimes people like the odd shit that you think people wouldn't like. There'll be a lot of people loving it. But they'll never see it coming from you if you never put your best foot forward. Real talk. It's a time to laugh, it's a time to play, but it's a time to get serious too. You know, people get a lot of, publicity off of telling jokes and that and shit like that. Me, I did it. Did it already. Shoot. I got big dreams today. You know, dreams of having something. You know what I'm saying? Dreams of my kids having something. Being well off, just in case something happened to me, or just in case something happened to me, be there for me because I gave them the right teachings and morals and values, the right structure and shit like that. The way I play myself, and they're gonna take me serious. And there ain't gonna be no game. You know what I'm saying? They definitely gonna be on time. Be on time with what they need to do. And put the little shit aside. You know, your kids and everything is, a projection of you. Your better half is a perception of you. You know what I'm saying? You with a person, you ain't gonna let them go out there looking bad or nothing, smelling bad or shit like that. Even if you got to cuss at them, goddamn it, that means you really care, cause you're working with feelings. If you had to go that far to cuss at them, tell them to get the hell in the tub, you know what I'm saying? They're that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you don't care about, you gonna say shit too. They was crossing the street and the bus was coming. You wouldn't tell them to get out the streets. You fuck around and probably tell somebody else, watch this fool get hit by a bus. Watch this. Instead of saying, get your monkey ass out the street. It's about how you present yourself and shit like that. You got rules and regulations. You do other rules and regulations. That's how you're going to enforce your house and stuff like that. You know, some people don't care about rules and regulations. You know, motherfucker come put their feet up on the wall or whatever and shit. You know, it's time and place for everything. And once you get older, you get wiser. You start growing. You know, and we just try to stay out the way. What if they snap on you for saying that? Well, if they snap my kids or whatever, they don't need to be there. It's a one life situation. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you can dish grown shit, you should be able to take grown shit. You know, because we did what we supposed to do. You know, there be some problem with a lot of young kids today though. Feel that we owe them something shit because we brought them into this world, so we got to take care of them and shit like that and run every time they fuck up and shit like that without them even thinking. If you shouldn't be, goddamn it, who up the band don't want to understand, stand to be understood, they way or the highway, and wind up going out and do the shit and fuck around, get in trouble, or motherfucker get short on the rent or whatever and shit like that. Then it's time to run back to mom and daddy and shit like that. Oh no, you grown, motherfucker. You grown. You talk back and stuff. You don't want to listen. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta listen to what your friend down the street telling you than what I'm telling you. I'm saying they got body order. If they get mad, shit, what they gonna get mad for? I'm gonna tell them shit. I know you happy ready for me to tell you then some motherfucker, a million motherfuckers on the streets. Shit, they can't get mad at you. Shit. Let them know, man. I'm just be let them know how you feel about them. Shit, you got love for them. Shit, you ain't gonna let them go out there smelling like that. You fuck around, man. You got a booger on your fucking nose too. Shit, man, get that shit off. You know, I ain't finna let them walk with me like that. I'm gonna pull them up, shit. Cause you know what I'm saying. That reflects on me and shit. You know, we could go. We can meet up with some other people and shit like that. Motherfuckers gonna look at me too. They ain't gonna just look at him. They gonna be like, Mike, man, you sit up there all this time hanging with this man and you never told him that his shit was like that, man. You bogus as hell as a friend. You feel me? Plus the shit true. You smell it. He can't do nobody. You gotta tell him, man, he can't do shit but get mad at himself, man. He can't do shit but get mad at himself. Because that was his responsibility to take care of himself, his body and shit. If he ain't got time for his body and shit like that, he ain't got time for shit else, for real. Because that's dealing with self. And if you're not all right, ain't shit around, you're gonna be all right. You feel me? You know, today we judge people, but we're gonna hear what we want to hear, and we're gonna have fun the way we want to have fun. You know, there's a lot of people don't want to hear the right shit out here. They rather hear some fucked up shit or some funny shit and shit like that. You know, they can't get out their kids on. You feel me? All that playing and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Today you got women 45 and 50 and 60, motherfucker on TikTok, motherfucking with motherfucking man half dressed, man. They ain't got on shit. These ladies, man, they 40s, 50s, and 60s and shit like that, man. See, people think they gotta prove shit. I don't know what it is. Some people got them on the internet hurting themselves. Like I say, people on here, you know what I'm saying, got to get butt neck in order to get attention and shit like that. You know, you very suddenly come against a guy like me. It's a lot of people out here got podcasts that's, you know, having a deep down conversation with you and shit. Anything else be closed off getting high, or music. Motherfuckers don't even have to talk no more here. And they give people a role play to play, you know what I'm saying, without even understanding shit. You know what I'm saying? I probably can get on here and dance every day, goddamn it, to get 1 million views and shit. Acting a fool. You feel me? And that's what people like today. You know what I'm saying? Because they mind not there. And then when the motherfucker get invited to my house and shit and see what I got and shit and what I don't got out the mud and shit like that, and then ask me a stupid ass question like, how you get this? Motherfucker, we come from the same place, hung together every day, move up the bam, and you don't know how I got this? Stop it. What's said and done don't need to be explained, goddamn it. You know what I'm talking about? And that's real talk. Motherfucker ain't been playing and now here partying and shit like that, and then want to come up off of you and shit like that. And don't know shit about what you're doing and shit, and wind up bringing you down. Man, if mother want with you from the start, shooting with you in the gym, practicing on your free throws and shit like that, they don't deserve the number one seat. They don't deserve to sit in the front row. They don't deserve those front row tickets. Straight up. And we gotta change. We gotta change how we do shit. You know? All us in the group and shit, and all us want to be the same thing. All us want to be rappers. So whoever get recognized and shit, you got one down at the bottom pulling him down. Like, no, you don't supposed to be up there. I'm supposed to be up there. You know, that's how we look at each other and shit. You know, we gotta stop looking at each other, stop looking down on each other, and start goddamn it, reaching out and getting each other a hand. You know what I'm talking about? And the ones that's down and out and shit like that need to open up their mind and want better for their motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just get up, you know what I'm saying, get dressed, go outside, get high, and do that shit all over. Keep doing it every day and shit, and ain't talking about shit, yo. Ain't shit happening in your life. Days just going. Next thing you know, you start gray strings and shit popping up in your head. You know what I'm saying? And then we look behind us and shit. We ain't got shit to fall back on. Not even our motherfucking buddies who we call our friends. You know the part when you got them and somebody standing behind you and you fall back and they let you know they got you and shit. Man, I got you. Let you fall. Do the little act. Bam, I got you. I ain't gonna let you. Man, shit. You can't even do that nowadays. You got them to go back. Ain't nobody back there, man. You fall dead on your motherfucking head. Bah! Man, I thought y'all had my back, man. What the fuck happened, man? You need people that you can count on today. You know, we need to start counting on each other a little more, man. We've been fighting each other and people don't have animosity. Ever since we was like around, what, 11, 10, 12 and shit, and been holding grudges for like 20 and 30 years, man. We grown people, man. We got kids and shit. Our kids got kids, man. It's time for us to play our part. It's time for us to ask them kids what they want to be when they grow up, man. It's time to get on the field with them and play catch and shit like that. Put them into activities, academics, write poetry, dress up baby dolls, be a stylist, sing, dance. We got to start doing that with our kids again. Because all they think about is outside, guns, drugs, fighting, mob action. That ain't what we taught our kids. We grew up playing marbles, jumping jacks. They playing jump in, jump out, cheerleading, all type of racial shit, man. We did shit, man. growing up, we did shit. We had recreational activities, and off those recreational activities that we did, we grew off of it. You know what I'm talking about? Some got LLCs today. They own little businesses and stuff like that. You know, you got some motivational speakers, some giving, you know what I'm saying, charity, non-profits and stuff like that. You got them older ones out here doing it. But we got to do this next generation, y'all. Because I don't think generation that's behind us really got no skills on nothing, you know, as far as builder maintenance, you know what I'm saying, welding, you know what I'm saying. You probably got a few of them that know landscaping and stuff out there from having a little job or something like that. They don't cut out the summer jobs and all that shit, man. We need to step our game up again. Once again, we need to start back having talent shows. And we got to have a talent show every month, you know, instead of once a year. You know what I'm saying? That to be loved, you know. It's a million of us. It's talent every day. Some don't have talent that day, but they can have talent tomorrow. Goddamn it. So we got to keep going fluent. We got to bring out what we like in these kids and let them know that they're doing a good job. Let them know we love them. Let them know they can come talk to us about anything that they're going through, as far as bullying, anything. We got to have that relationship again. You know, we got to take the spotlight off ourselves and put it back on our kids because they are our future. You know, there's a lot going on today. And I think the best part of getting over is educating and stuff like that. We got wars coming out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We need some good people, man. For real. About to go to war, they might try to snatch a few of our kids and shit and draft them. We go in Russia, but ain't nobody paying attention because everybody partying and shit. Republicans about to take the vote away from us and shit like that. They're gonna cut off Social Security, public aid, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We really gonna have to get out there and work. And I really feel sorry for the ones who not educated with structure. Because we got a lot of young people out here running the streets that ain't graduated from grammar school. Fuck high school diploma. Some ain't graduated from grammar school. Man. Can't write, read, or understand a full sentence. We need to quit showing out amongst each other. We already know we know how to dress. We already know we have money sometimes and shit like that and shit. Let's focus on these kids, man, because we've been doing the same shit, arguing amongst each other, having animosity for years. Over what? Nothing. And look where it's got us. Nothing. We don't own no property, stores and stuff like that. Got people with LLCs. They starting from the dirt. You know what I'm saying? They came to a realization that, man, shit ain't gonna start unless they started. So, you know what I'm saying? Thumbs up to LLCs, INCs and shit, like people that ain't got big corporations was trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they trying to do, they trying to make a point. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of us, we need to get our shit together, man. We need to stop hating on each other and shit like that. All us in the same motherfucking boat. Don't nobody got more than nobody. And that's where the love should come in at. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop focusing on ourselves and focus on somebody. Because man, it's just like karma. You can help somebody out of a situation, and the better they get, and when they in that position, man, they're going to reach back and grab you. You know what I'm saying? Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be right there back to help you. And you can, hate this man for 10 and 12 years, man. And y'all could have built a dynasty within that time that y'all been disliking each other and shit. You know, we got to set example for our kids. Our kids will be looking at us arguing shit, and then they automatically, we they superheroes anyway. So they look at us arguing shit. They got animosity now, and then it's a motherfucking family thing. It's a family trend that goes on and on and on and on and on, to where can't nobody focus on themselves and their careers and shit like that because they arguing, trying to jeopardize somebody else's. We got to take a time out. We got to stop looking so motherfucking good and thinking we look so good when we look in that damn mirror. Sometimes you got to go to that mirror and ask that motherfucking mirror about outweighing the good and the bad. You got to put that shit on scale. If your good shit outweigh the bad, you're doing good. But if you think about the shit you're doing and the fuck ups you're making, the using you're doing to other people and hurting and all that type of shit, if the bad overweighing the good, it's a problem. You need to take a time out. Especially if you're over the age of 27 and shit like that. You know, your esteem start building up because you begin to see shit. You know what I'm saying? You start to experience life. After 30, you get to appreciate life. You know what I'm saying? And you get to appreciate other people around you. Just like you appreciate your kids. So right now, today, I'm stutter stepping. You know, everything is still in motion and stuff like that. The bank in order and stuff. I'm waiting to hear back from the bank and other places. And heard from the Secretary of State, like I said, the federal people, state people, and everything like that. Far as but food for thought is legal. You know, today. You know, as far as the paperwork and everything is cool with everybody and stuff like that. I just want to have all my paperwork so I can have all my stuff presented and filed and everything, just in case I want to go to some places. You know what I'm saying? In order for some sponsorship. So I'm gonna hit a few places. You know what I'm saying, for sponsorship. Look online. They have me a few people, a few good people on my team and stuff like that. We're gonna see if we can get a grant. And like I said, you know, I want to do, man, you know, I think about all type of stuff, you know, giving people things and stuff. I'm gonna have my little facility, if they can sponsor me one. The bank checking on that right now, if I'm eligible. So if I can have that, I'll be able to store some stuff. And I'll be able to do something for the people in Vegas. And it's from Vegas to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I can't, in order to know where I'm going, I got to know where I come from. You feel me? You know, my people get it first or whatever and stuff. So if I got to get online and make my way to Chicago and shit, you know, frequently, but only, you know, if I can and stuff like that, I wanna do little programs online to where I can still provide people with things that I get from these places and stuff like that. You know, I can ship them UPS or something like that. You know, maybe have some trivia questions or something like that, talent nights or whatever, or just if people in need and things like that. You know, it can't be no food and stuff, so it got to be some electronic or something. You know what I'm saying? Not perishable, whatever and stuff like that. So if I got to reach out and touch it that way, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You know, if the money there, if I got to reach out and touch you in the cash app, I will. You know, and it's all about, you know, I don't want nothing, man. A simple thank you would just be good. You know, that brightens my day up. You know, just by doing the right thing today and shit. And I was the worst of the motherfucker out the crowd back then and shit like that. It's hard to see that today I mean good, and you know what I'm saying. I got my higher power working through me. You know, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying. I love my people and shit like that. I love the podcast, but the little time that I be taking when I don't be on, I need to be on every day and start back. But you know, I gotta put that footwork in, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta talk about it, you gotta be about it. You know, I can't just sit here and talk all the motherfucking time. I gotta get out here and put my boots on and make these, you know what I'm saying, and talk to these people. Thank you, sis, all the time, you know. And if we could talk, you know what I'm saying, you always welcome to come on and we can have a nice little conversation. You know, it's all about us, you know what I'm saying? I can't really call myself no talk show host and stuff for the podcast. I call myself a narrator and stuff like that because the same shit that we talk about on here, I go through myself and shit. And I need help. Just like you can get on here and tell me some shit that's good for me, that's gonna make me sleep good at night. You know what I'm saying? And I'm appreciate you to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And not only me, you might help like man, 5 or 10 other people, because they could be going through situations that we went through already. You know how we was coming up. You feel me? We partied our ass off. You know what I'm saying? We can't complain about what we did. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody else's turn now. You know what I'm talking about? And we're gonna rather sit them wrong. I mean, sit them right than rather sit wrong. You feel me? We're gonna show them how to do it right. You know what I'm saying? That they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because those people at the same time represent us like that, you know what I'm saying? And go up there and get them trophies and go up there and get that plaque in front of thousands and hundreds of people on stage and stuff like that. You know, the first person they're gonna think about, you. Before I want to thank anybody, I want to thank God first. And then I want to give a shout out to the man right there, sitting right there. I want to be here because that one and the man or whatever and shit like that, it feel good inside, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a different type of feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's a different type of vibrations and shit. And and it's more come along with that. You know, God bless you double. Double. Sometimes God bless you triple and shit like that. You know. I said all I did to get all my shit was turn right and keep straight. Every day I say God was good all the time and all the time God was good. Big ass house. I built my own swimming pool, 4 cars. I only had a few motorcycles, weights. Man, I got everything I need. I told him I don't need no more. He said, man, you take time out to give for somebody else then. You take the time out. You don't need nothing. You get to somebody else. You get somebody else a turn. You know what I'm saying? And then we can start a trend in saying they can have a trend in motherfucking putting their pants down to their ass. They can have a trend on what? What else trend they be having? Walking up crates and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And they go on get a trend and shit. Motherfuckers get paid off of it. Why we can't do something to get a trend and make a trend? Shit, let's get our own social site. We bring out all our talent. Everybody. Got people who know how to write poetry. Got people who know how to sing real good. Rap. We got artists. I can present a hair show on here. So people do hair. You know what I'm saying? To be presented with a hair show, interviewed or whatever. Give a shout out. Let them know where you at. What's next coming up for you. You can have parents on here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody religious just giving a prayer or a motivational speech. See, it's a lot of people in my hood don't want to hear this and shit like that. But I'm asking them to be a part of it. They ain't got to listen. It's a lot of us to listen. Shit. Give us something. We gonna listen to you. Me, I need all the information I can from y'all. That's why I'm taking my time. You know, I don't want to go too fast. So I get the information that I can. And as far as from today, I've been having a whole lot of people, you know what I'm saying, I want to get some thumbs up too that been pushing me to do what I need to do. And not what I want to do. You know, today, you know what I'm saying, I don't do the thing. It's like a reverse thing. I don't hang out like that with the guys all day. I come in early and stuff. It's like a change, you know what I'm saying, in yourself. I don't think about, you know what I'm saying, getting over on nobody or nothing like that and shit. Uh, I don't got so that I don't even like weekends no more. I don't even like weekends. I like weekdays. My favorite day is Monday. Don't nobody like Mondays except me. I'm the only one like Mondays. Uh, it's just I make my life. I change for the better. I don't drink no more. When I drink, I get a headache. And I used to drink you know how I used to drink sis, every day, all day. Fifth after fifth after fifth after fifth. after smoke, after fifth, after smoke, all that shit. But it's just like a complete 360 turn. You know what I'm saying? From what I used to do. And we got it in us. You know what I'm saying? We know we can't save all our kids. You know what I'm saying? You know some got to die in order for some to live. You know what I'm talking about? They out there making sacrifices. But they bringing the ones that's goddamn it scoring A's and B's and school president. They drawing those people with them because of the because of the trend, because of the excitement and shit. We got to give them their own excitement and put them on stage individually. You know, we got to let the boys know, let all the boys know that all of y'all can't be rappers. We need a few engineers. We need a few producers and stuff. We got to let the girls know all of y'all can't be strippers. You know, we need a few bookkeepers. We need a few, you know what I'm saying, lawyers or whatever and stuff like that. All the kids standing on one big stage wanting the same thing. The stage can't hold that stage up. Because everybody want to be the same thing. Every guy want to be a drug dealer with a nice car, big jewelry, and all this type of shit. When the last time you heard them say they want to be a construction worker, a fireman, a police, a lawyer, a doctor? When the last time you heard the female say she want to be a librarian, a nurse, a lawyer, a doctor? It's not in their head. And that's why this race need to be brought up in such a way, because as we get older, you know, those people supposed to take care of us, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to raise our kids to take care of us. We supposed to give them the morals and values, and we supposed to give them the structure and stuff. We supposed to tell kids what you want to be when you grow up and stuff like that. We don't do that no more. You know, back then in the days, you know, them people stole our culture and stuff, because when we came over here, black people was together as in unity as black people. We all sat at the table and ate and asked each other how our day went. What was our plans for tomorrow? Anything that we're going through, we did it as a whole. Today we take our place and go to our motherfucking room because we talk that way from the TV and the motherfucking computer. Motherfucker take a whole big ass Sunday plate to their room and eat on the bed, cornbread and crackers and all, looking at TV. That's one thing I don't do. Me, we don't have TVs in our bedroom. You know, they could have they want to, but they never fuss with me about that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have TVs in our bedroom. We don't get comfortable like that. We look at TV when we get up and come down the stairs. TV will make you don't want to get out the bed. You be in the bed all lazy and shit like that. I remember my mother and them used to look at soap operas all day and shit, man. Motherfuckers in the bed with the plates and shit. Never thinking about going out, stepping out into life. When we resting, we dream enough. Why we gonna turn on the TV to dream some more? Virtual reality. And then go out there and play that role instead of learning something like building. Kanye West is a genius. You might think so. I don't. But I hear you. I respect that though. You know, some rappers okay and shit like that with it, but they don't give it back enough for me. They buy jewelry and shit. They show off in front of the other people and stuff like that. They belittle us once they get a certain height and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. I wouldn't be like that. I get back. I build a homeless shelter or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I built a school. I would buy a whole motherfucking block with every building on that motherfucker rebuilt, storefronts and everything. I would build the first Wall Street again and put all my black people right there. Because he got a school that don't make him no genius. He not setting no good examples though. You can't even put nothing with that man's name right now as far as positive. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what he got. You know, the clothes are ridiculous. He thinks out of his mind. He belittled the people that got him where he at right now. That kid is the only kid. That's one of them kids that got them that couldn't go outside, that never had to really walk on life, never struggled like that and shit like that. You know, it could be Jewish media, whatever. You know, I'm not talking about the man, but I'm just like he did shit for us, but talked about us. The stuff he make ugly. He dressed like he at the thrift store, but everybody like it. That's them. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that already. I dress like that already. I'm on a different page. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something different. You know, we want to ground these photo shoots and shit like that, man. You know, we gonna be a stand-up guy and shit like that. Be a stand-up guy. You're a rapper, man. Why you into political shit, man? You into everything. You trying to build houses. You trying to do clothes. You trying to rap. You trying to goddamn it be political. He trying to motherfucking do this and that all at one time. But have you ever made a difference in the hood? You see them popping up in Chicago all the time, talking about violence and all that type of shit? No. You see them out here, you know what I'm saying, giving away shit, you know, with all the millions? No. He out there doing dumb shit with money. Now they finna sue him for 250 mil because he just sit on national TV and don't disrespected that man Floyd family, man, by saying that the police didn't kill him. He wasn't standing on his neck and shit that hard, and that Floyd died off of drugs, man. Please, man. Why would you say something like that, Joe? They family still going through it, man. Put everybody down, man. You know, if he was real and from Chicago, man, and we hear about his name, man, I'm expecting to hear, man, he got a facility over here that he helping the homeless. He don't build them houses and stuff like that. Move out the band. He don't did something for the kids and Christmas and people that they ain't got none. He don't got some gas and gave gas to everybody and shit like that. You don't hear that shit, man. A genius don't get in trouble the way he do. Boy, shit with a genius, huh? Thought the genius was smart. I hear you though. I hear you, Longo, but you know what I'm saying? He cool in everything. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just not on his page. I look at the news all day. That's all I look at. I don't look at TV. I look at the news. CNN, MSNBC, that's all I look at. Channel 19 all day. All day. That's the point. We don't control the narrative. We scared to have a real voice. Man, you got all the voice you need. He was on the black station. He was on the King. He was on Kings and Liquor, the Drink Kings. He on black platforms. What you mean? You can't never say Jewish. That man on black platforms. Just like Charles White. They on black platform. We do it to each other, man. Just like you got the people in Chicago, got them running around filming people dead in the streets, following the ambulance and shit like that. Showing people laid out and shit like that. Showing where they shooting at and shit like that. Instead of handling the problem, they just showing the problem that we already know about. You feel me? And you know, we ain't the only one looking at our motherfucking self. The whole world is watching us as a black motherfucking culture. I wish it was a black platform, really, man, cause you know, Trump and the Mega and the QAnon, they got plenty of podcasts and platforms that millions donate. They got billions up in there that people, the light-skinned people donate to them, man. Me doing this right now, trying to get everybody together, everybody ain't gonna even listen to me. They gonna come up with some negative type of shit towards me. But them people got million podcasts with million money coming. They donate to each other. They buying the guns. They putting each other in the schools and the Congress and the office and stuff like that. We can't even communicate amongst each other. We on a site today, Instagram, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? They get to monitor everything we say. They even get to lock us up, just like on the streets. That's the plan. Nah, man, I just got out of jail for what? 2 months, 2.5 months. These people locking you up virtually because they don't understand our dialogue, how we talk to each other, how we cuss at each other, but don't really mean it. They don't understand that, and they put us in jail for it. They put us in jail for our pictures, not knowing what they mean and everything and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else controlling your life. Ain't no black platform. What we can do is set it. You got black podcasts and stuff like that we can get on and talk about it. But that's just the ones that talk about it, because the rest of the people of ours out there bullshitting, killing each other, robbing each other, getting over on each other, fighting each other, talking about each other. Move out the bam. It's to keep us down. It's to keep us down. Next thing you know, motherfuckers gonna be picking cards. It's gonna be a reverse process, just like I'm doing in my life. Shit reversing. They still hanging black people. Check that out. The guy ain't even went to jail yet. If we did anything that the guy last that was up in there did, we'd be up under the jail. Man, got cases in court after cases, and he's still walking around. If it was a black man, what? Be a squad, shooting squad or something, man. And we drawing off each other. We done to the fact, man. We worry about each other. Getting a few dollars, man. Oh man, what you got that, man? Ooh, and hate on our brothers and sisters and shit. Man, everybody stick together except us, man. For real. Straight up, Joe. Latinos stick together. Other people stick together. Chinese stick together. Woo, stick together. What are we doing? We catching it any way we can. By ourselves, those people, bills, money, all that shit. We got it all. We got it all. That's why I tell people, man, look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? If you got to coincide with yourself, man, think about the parts that you play in shit, yo. You feel me? If it's good part, it's all right, but it's that negative shit, man. You gotta redo it. Straight up. Now today, you know, I feel that everybody should get up when they get out, speak to a person, say how you doing, hold a conversation if it's just for a couple of minutes and shit like that. Really wake up, cause you know we wake up with attitudes and shit. We wake up tight-lipped and shit like that, you know, and it tends to, you know what I'm saying, draw on other people, hone other people and shit like that. It start confusion, it start confrontations and fights and misunderstandings and death and shit like that. Need to be more nice to each other, you know, for real. Cause I think we the coldest out here. We the coldest race out here. Because the thought process is so serious. It's seriously food for real. You know, it's the way we do shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people only can do, some races only can do shit one way, and that's trying to get up over it. We know to get around it, up, go through it, got them up under it, whatever and shit. We finds a way. We finds a way as a race, you know, on negative shit and shit like that. Let's do it the positive way now. Let's show these people we can take over this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody got their own opinion. I just say he wrong for the things that come out his mouth. Yeah, he do be wrong for it. You mean it? Yeah, the white lives matter and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It's just to make a statement, man. You know, a genius don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no stand up guy. He not upright, independent, and fearless. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have liked the old Kanye better when he used to say how wrong people do us and stuff like that. And that shit, he don't jump on their side and trying to say how wrong we do him and how wrong we are, whatever. Shit. But we those type of people, you know what I'm saying? We you can't consider us as in no black and white, as in salt and pepper. You know what I'm talking about? We fucking seasoning salt. Like Mike Larry. We season salt. We season salt. You know what I'm saying? We got one with flavor. There ain't no black and white to what we do as a black culture. Them people love us. They love us taming our mind, how our swagger is, personality. You got some light-skinned people talk just like black people. That hang around black people. Don't even hang around their own race, man. So we those type of people, man. That's why we don't need to be hurting each other, man. If anything, we need to be bringing out each other gifts, man. Bringing out each other passions of what we like doing, man, and just build up on it. Because best believe it'll take us around the world and back. The people are doing the things that we did as kids, dancing and shit. Look at the Chinese up there. We're gonna have a funky good time. Talent show shit that we used to do and shit like that. Motherfuckers playing little games and shit that we don't, and getting paid off of the shit that we don't did and stuff. Skateboards and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause then again, about that time, that's the only shit that our mother and father them could afford. Cause we couldn't have all that high price shit that they got. But now the shit that's low price that we can get is motherfucker making money on TV and shit like that. Man, we used to kill shit, man. To one, I want to come out with a game. I want to come out with Poison Box. I want to put that shit on TV. I want to put that shit in the Olympic. That's how I'm thinking. You feel me? We play against other motherfucking countries, man. Two best players from each country, goddammit. Setting it up on their ass. Setting it up. Cause we know how to spike that motherfucker any type of way, twirl that motherfucker, lay that motherfucker down. We know how to do it all. We can take that motherfucker through our legs and spike him up. You feel? Marbles. Remember we used to be out there marbles, motherfucker be all the way back here. Hit your marble from a mile away and shit. Like, damn. Like golf. Man, we need to invent that shit, man. Then people finna start jumping rope and shit, man. Now, they bring a rope back in, double dutch and shit like that, but you got light-skinned people doing it now. They doing flips with the shit. They dancing with the shit and all type of shit. Masters of shit, now they getting paid off of it on TV. The shit that we used to do. No one's getting paid for it. Hot commodity. You know what I'm saying? But you know, our kids wake up every day, take a pistol outside, or pay motherfucking rubbers or whatever they take out the door with them, goddamn it, and shit like that. Go on the streets, look for to get high and drinking and shit, partying and fighting and shit like that. This shit go on every day. Holidays and shit should be a settle down day for motherfuckers. Cause they do this shit every day. The shit that they do on holidays, they do every day. Man, it's gonna be the holiday tomorrow. We finna get fucked up, man. Man, don't we get fucked up every day? What the fuck changed? Come on. Stop it. Straight up. Motherfucker, $50 and $75 bottles, man. Go ahead, man. Grab about 10 kids, goddammit, and tell them about life. Play a game with them. Go sightseeing to the zoo. Carnival. Raise them right. And every one of them 10 motherfucking kids, when they get up and get them nice jobs, guess who they gonna think about? They gonna come through you and say, Mike, thank you. Thank you for what? Thank you for saving my life and everything that don't happen and shit. Cause if it weren't for you, I'll be in jail, institution, or dead. You feel me? That's a good ass feeling. I had a few shorties come to me and say that. Over 5, goddammit, and every time a tear dropped down and shit. Tear dropped down my motherfucking face. Right there and there, I knew, goddammit, if a motherfucker was in the argument with me and he had a gun, I could talk nice and tell him how much I love him and shit like that. Instead of telling them, if you shoot, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna catch your ass one day. You know what I'm talking about? I'm smart enough to talk a motherfucker down, let him know what type of person he is. I think you better than that. And you know what I'm saying? Move out the van, blase, skip it, stand up guy. Man, I talk a motherfucker into putting the gun down rather than shooting me with it. This motherfucker right here is real dangerous, and you gotta know how to use it. It's the most dangerous thing on the body. It'll get you killed before anything or anybody. So you gotta watch what you say, because sometimes the wrong shit come up out of that, and it get people killed. It can also save lives too. You know what I'm saying? Something that we need to start utilizing it for. You know what I'm saying? For the care. You know what I'm saying? For other people. But I'm on the back burner, you know what I'm saying? I got my boots, you know what I'm saying, in the corner. I'm doing my work. You know what I'm saying? It might not looking like if the progress going slow or whatever and stuff like that. That's not gonna make me give up or nothing. Whatever everybody say, what anybody say, ain't gonna make me give up on what I'm trying to do. Because I'm gonna make it. Food for thought gonna make it. Regardless. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let you know words have power. So if you're gonna tell somebody something good. You better have people. They do something, let your man know, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you helping me with the kids and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We walk the band. Don't bring him down from where he at. You know what I'm saying? Don't cuss at him and shit like that. Don't put his man in the position like that, because when he accepted you, he accepted you. And that means he love you and respect you and shit, or y'all wouldn't even be together. So, make him do something, tell him, you know what I'm saying, what's good he done and shit like that, and watch. Best believe. Whatever you told him, baby, thank you and all that type of shit, he gonna want to do better on his next task. You ain't gonna even have to tell him to do it. He gonna do it. This is the way shit come out your mouth and shit. This is how you talk to people and shit. You know what I'm saying? We already at our lowest and shit. A brother can't do nothing, or a sister can't do nothing but bring you down lower when you at your low. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta start switching that shit up and telling people all the good, all the optimistic shit, all the good shit out of bad situations, you know what I'm saying? That's optimism. Optimistic. Taking the good out of the bad, you know what I'm saying? I always say it's better to suffer doing good than to suffer doing bad. At least you're trying to do good and shit like that. It's gonna be on the way of you doing good, but if you're doing it, bad, it ain't gonna work out. that mean you really don't mean it and shit like that, you know. And I'm here for everybody, and I want y'all to start back coming on the show, you know what I'm saying, so we can have conversations and stuff. If you're gonna come on and say hello, if you're gonna come on and rep somebody, if they do clothing or whatever, you know what I'm saying, give a shout out to them and stuff. If you want to come on, say a poem, sing, anything, you know what I'm saying, you're very welcome. You know, all the people that shy I see doing it, you know what I'm saying, from the west side, as far as the clothing, the comedians, you know what I'm saying, the food, man, they doing everything right now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody stepping up to the plate and doing what they supposed to do and not what they want to do, you know what I'm saying? And it's paying off. You feel me? We want it now, you know what I'm saying? We want it as a black people. We want it as a black unit, you know what I'm saying? Just like the electric company in Sesame Street, man, Joe, we need our own stations. Straight up. We need our own social site, you know, because we understand each other. We can't nobody, you know what I'm saying, understand our culture better than we can. We different, you know what I'm saying? We unified with the universe, you know what I'm saying? It depending on how the weather feel, how we feel. That's why it's a must that we must be educated on what we do, because we can wake up on the wrong side of the bed and shit. We got to know how to contest that and shit. We got to know how to get past that so that shit won't rub off on other people. And we won't go out starting confrontations and shit like that. We need to get more into ourselves. And friendship shit, a real friend gonna stay in touch and be a friend, y'all. You know, I know shit goes on and everything, but let a person know that. Let a person know you love them. Let a person know you thinking about it and shit. You know what I'm saying? As a friend, as a family, or whatever. You know, everybody know the saying, out of sight, out of mind. You feel me? Don't come up 5 years later when I'm doing good, trying to, you know what I'm saying, have a conversation. Because it's not gonna be there. It ain't gonna be nothing to talk about. You know, it could have been shit that we could have talked about over years. Shit we could have got straight. Shit we could have built and been there for one another. Because everybody go through it and everybody needs somebody once upon a time in life. True statement. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't belittle your number one supporter. Straight up. When you see somebody there and they got all the attention on you, they giving you that attention, don't brush them off and shit like that. Because you never know what that person gonna become. And you never know how that person gonna act when you decide to come and ask them then what they was talking about. It's not gonna be that. Don't be the little boy that cried wolf. We grown today. We don't been through a lot of shit. We don't right from wrong. We learn not to stick motherfucking shit in motherfucking electric socket and all this type of shit. We know it'll kill us. So think about the shit you do before you do it. Because everybody know right from wrong. Okay? That shit ain't hard. Put yourself in some structure type shit. Build some shit. Build some shit. I don't care if it's kickball. Start with some unity. Start with some love. Open mindedness and some willingness. Uncles gotta be willing to do it. There's a lot of people ain't got their ID in their pocket. Well, we gonna help them out. We gotta go down to the Secretary of State. But you're gonna need that. But anyway, I just came on for a little while. I ain't been on for a couple of days, and I just want to let you know I still got love for my people and stuff. You know, handling this other things. You know what I'm saying, on the back burner. But you know, I'm gonna be, I guess, expounding in and out. You know what I'm saying, daily and stuff like that, letting you know where I'm at and the steps that I'm taking and the things I'm trying to accomplish and things. A lot of people ain't gonna say what they're doing, but I'm honest to let you know what I'm saying, what I'm up to. You know, I I ain't got no problem raising my hand. I need some help too, because that's what you're supposed to be there for, and that's how you're supposed to, give it away. You know, I ain't gonna tell you shit that I don't have. You know what I'm saying? If I don't got it, I'm gonna let you know that I can't do nothing but be straight. Because if I'm telling you I got it and I really don't got it and shit showing out and shit like that, I'm never gonna happen. I'm gonna let you know, man, I'm down and out, and I ain't got it. You know, be real, man. You ain't got true. Everybody from the same land. Everybody ain't nobody got more than nobody. Some people are better off right now because they putting their best foot forward. But you can do the same motherfucking thing and be on the same level as they are. But I want us to do it together. Let's do it as a whole and let's try to establish something, man. Next time I get on here, hopefully I'll have a few guests on here that got some ideas on what we can do on how to make our life better on life and lifetime. Thank you for tuning in, sis. To one, I want to give you a shout out to Wanda Robinson. You always been beautiful. Growing up, you always been a beautiful person. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you keep doing. You're going to keep getting what you keep getting, queen. You are that queen. You got a lot of knowledge under your belt, too. And I see you having fun. I usually don't see you, but, we like them in-house people and shit. All that running out, running the streets and shit, we did that shit when we was young and shit. But, now that we older, we hate to hear about that shit when we be in the house, that we losing people and kids on the streets and shit. So we probably got to get back out there, and we probably gonna have to have a big ass party and separate ourselves in groups. I'm gonna have my 10 with me. I hope you have your 10. Somebody else had a 10. We gonna get together and go do some shit, eat pieces, all you can eat. Man, movie theater, zoo, and we gonna have a motherfucking ball. We gonna put that on motherfucking YouTube, damn it, Instagram, and show motherfucking how we get down. But like I said, once again, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Much love. And I'll be looking forward to talking to y'all tomorrow. I don't know, I might do it from a different location. I'm thinking about changing my location and go to some of these monuments out here to start doing my show. Like on the Script or shit like that. A lot of little places and stuff like that. So we're gonna see what we're gonna get with that. Cause I got the camera ready. Why not do it? So y'all just continue to stay blessed. I love y'all. Food for thought, y'all.